Oh my gosh, sorry to make you wait. I forgot I had to go put eye drops in my eyeballs because the doctor gave me eye drops for my eyeballs so that my eyeball doesn't die. That's a good song. Perfect, amazing song. DCH just... Oh, thank you. DCH says, regardless of what happens today, happy almost 5 years. Thank you, DCH. Thanks for always being our seasons coordinator. Master summoner. Yeah, so I was able to go to the ER yesterday as suggested by the doctor on the phone. I was able to get seen for my eyeball. It only took 2 hours, which was not really too bad of a wait, seeing as I wasn't in any dire situation at all. The poor doctor said, like, oh, I hope you didn't have to wait too long. I said, I waited 2 hours. It's not too bad. And he's like, oh, usually I'm quicker, but there was a lot of people not doing well today. I was like, it's fine. I've been in an ER where I've had to wait for 8 hours before. Oh, what happened? Oh, I got something in my eyeball. So the doctor said, I'm gonna put stuff in your eyeball so I can see it better. He looked at my eyeball. He said, I can't see anything. However, you probably have a small scratch somewhere, even if I can't see it. It doesn't matter either way. I'm going to give you antibiotics specifically for your eyeball and steroids for your eyeball. So I get to put eyeball drops in my eyeball 4 times a day. I wouldn't want anyone to put anything in my eyeballs. I am okay with the doctor putting things in my eyeballs. Everybody else can bugger off. Thank you. Not a major issue. What spec do y'all prefer, heals or tank for PvP? Oh, great question, Chaos. Do you guys have any preference between the two? I know a lot of you just DPS. Personally, I like to tank. I feel like I can stay alive for a little longer as a tank versus playing a healer. You're an incredibly valuable member of the team, but you're also the #1 target by the enemy team. I'm not really planning on doing an operation today. I was going to go do some mount collecting, or rather some mount show off, a little bit of both there. Today is Juneteenth. I'm going to be going to some, I might even be going to 2 events because LA is a busy place, you know, with a friend. Juneteenth is let me pull it up so I have the exact right explanation for it. It's a United States what's not a holiday but a day of observation, if that makes sense. Kind of like this happened, we are marking on the calendar so we don't forget it. It refers to June 19th 1865, the day when Major General Gordon Granger ordered the final enforcement of the Emancipation Proclamation in Texas at the end of the American Civil War. So as some of you may be familiar, for those of you in the United States and for those of you who aren't, the Civil War was fought in the late 1800s, and it was basically between states that wanted to have slavery and states that didn't want to have slavery, and there was many other factors involved, but that was the main one. And so then eventually it was said no. And that's specifically the day that is reserved to kind of observe that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is also a federal holiday separately. Yeah, also as well. So some people are off work when they would be working normally, and there's a lot of different places in the United States have different kind of festivals or like events going on that you can go to celebrating Black culture and history and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing later today, and let's take a look at the news while we're at it. Eyeballs are the only visible part of your brain? Wait a sec, I need a fact check on that one. Your eyeballs are not your brain, correct? What does that mean? What does it even mean? Could you say you're... No, oh my gosh. I mean, I know they're highly connected to your brain, but I don't even know. Alistair said, not gonna lie, I didn't think you were still doing SWTOR videos. I kept seeing one from like 3 years ago. I know, YouTube's real funny. No, the eyes are the brain, eyeballs are eyeballs. I don't know if I should trust you guys about your eyeball lore here. Yeah, so YouTube likes to promote or to show you whatever video other people liked, whether it was new or not. There's actually like a new video about PvP like from earlier today. Did he use a magnet over your eye? Would that work? He was asking me very specifically to see if I could remember any specific thing that I had gotten in my eye at any point, like were you grinding metal or anything like that? And I was like, I was doing all kinds of different things. That's the problem. I wasn't grinding metal specifically, but I was doing all kind of arts and crafts and gardening and stuff. So I don't even know exactly what's in there. So maybe if I had said yes, maybe if I said yes, maybe there was metal in my eyeball. Could you use a magnet, or would that just be a terrible, terrible idea? And it would like shred through your eyeball as it came out if you had something in there. That's a very interesting concept, though. But if it was just on the surface, it would be fine, right? It would just come right out, blink. Same way it went in the first place. Today is Thursday, June 19th, as mentioned. Sale of the day is the Serpent's Tongue, a pretty cool, just kind of sword-like weapon. I believe the little dot in the center changes color with your color crystal. The Rancor drop is still available. The only thing I see in your eye is sparkle. Aw, thank you. Could you look a little closer, because I'm like 90% sure there's something stuck in there. So he said there's probably nothing in there, but he gave me medicine to help it heal faster. So steroids and antibiotics that I put in 4 times a day. So he said by 2 or 3 days it should start feeling better, and I'm like, thank you so much. Galactic Season is currently running. Swoop event will be starting later in the month. PvP Seasons is currently running. Eyeballs are in your brain. Yeah. Okay, while the statement that eyeballs are the visible part of your brain is a simplification, it's not entirely inaccurate. The retina, says Classic Busta, a layer of tissue at the back of the eyeballs, is directly connected to the brain. Okay, that's what I was like. I know they're like super connected. Is directly connected to the brain via the optic nerve, and is the only part of the brain that can be seen without dissection. This makes the eyeball a unique window into the brain. Oh, okay. I guess if you can consider anything directly connected to the brain part of the brain, like if you could see the brain stem, which thank God you can't, I guess that would be considered part of the brain too. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Got it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thanks for the fun fact that I'd like my eyeballs to stay in my head. That's all I got. That's all I got out of that. I wanted to go do some mount collecting today and see if I could grab some more mount videos for the website and kind of take a look at some of the newer mounts. So I got a chance to, hang on, let me close some of these 60 million tabs right now. So I've been working on the mounts website, and here's actually every mount. No, this is every cartel mount in the game. And I also now have pictures of every mount in the game. So I got pictures, but they're static pictures. They're not video. And a lot of them, I took them as pictures as decorations. So I don't necessarily have like a really good idea even of what a lot of the mounts look like in person, like running around. They do look a little different. They often have animations and stuff like that. So I want to go take a look at that. And I'm also trying to go to Nar Shaddaa. I don't know what happened there. I completely failed at managing to get to Nar Shaddaa, and see if I could purchase any of the new nightlife mounts, because I saw them for sale, but I didn't think to like actually buy them. I was just like writing down the details. Oh, Lilith Him, thank you so much. Traffin says, I've had laser eye surgery on my eyes. They used a big needle. Oh, nope. Oh my God. Nope. Not reading the rest of that, but that's kind of amazing. Thank you for sharing. I'm not reading it for anyone else who's a little squeamish. That's super cool though. Woo-hoo-hoo! The eyes are the windows into the soul. What are the doors to the soul if eyes are the window? Okay, so I'm trying to go to Nar Shaddaa, and I wanted to go check out, because there is some of the nightlife event mounts, not all of them. Some of the new rewards are there. Events. Here we go. So the Fiery Grefta is new. I think the High Roller Skiff is new. I'm kind of confused about that. The Iridescent Baractile is new. Luxury Ice Jumper is new. Smuggler's Train Vinecat is new. Some of them are directly from the vendor. And okay, exit to Nar Shaddaa. Oh, I used Return to Republic Fleet. That's why I was there. Some are from... Some are directly from the vendor. Some are only one from the machines. And the machines don't exist yet, right? A few months ago, I had surgery on my eyes. Oh, you too. Oh, wow. You guys, your guys' eyeballs are messed up, apparently. That's also, I'm not going to read that one out loud, but it's also really cool. Apparently, just dealing with eyeballs in general is really neat, interesting subject. Okay, so I wanted to try going to Club Vertica Casino and see if I could buy any of those new mounts. So I was wondering if I could get some ideas from you guys. I was wondering, Joel says, I love this game, have fun. So I have now taken a picture of every mount in the game. All mounts, big list, alphabetical. And look how many there is. There is a lot. I have videos of many of them. Not all of them, but many of them. Especially older cartel ones, because that was part of the project I was doing way back in the past. I took those videos and luckily nothing has changed with those, so I could just continue using those. But the next thing I'm trying to do is figure out, like, do I take a video of every single mount? That might kill me. Should I focus on ones with animation? Should I focus on ones that are like cartel market on the expensive side, or newer ones? Stuff like that. Should I focus on ones that have cool animations so I don't have to do them all? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, if anyone would care. Like, if I bothered to record every single one of these little tiny mounts right here, would people even care about looking them up, or would they just be happy with, like, oh yeah, that's a blue one, that looks good, yeah. But then those also don't have the sounds. Oh my gosh, so maybe I should do them all, maybe. Okay, so these are the old ones. I don't see anything new on there. Do I see anything new on here? Oh yeah, so the luxury ice tromper is 50 tokens. And how many of these tokens do I have left over from last time? I have 150. Not bad. I might be able to afford all the rewards that are on here, so that would be cool. So the new ice tromper is directly from here, it looks like. Yeah, let's double check. I don't see anything else. Luxury ice tromper. I'll buy him, yeah, because I definitely don't have him. And pocket orlocks is those new little guys that are right there, right beside in the corners. They're kind of, I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of taking over the cantina, making a big mess here. I wonder if there's going to be a new quest that kind of talks about them. And then I wanted to double check and make sure there wasn't any hiding in here that I hadn't seen yet. Okay, cool. So there's all these new rewards, except a majority of them are directly from the machines, and you can't get them from the vendor. Woohoo! So I can take a picture of this guy too. I think I just I can't decide. I should take a little video of him. How do you hide your UI? That is Alt Z. Ta-da-da-da. Focus on flourishes first. I think so. I think that's a good idea. I'm using your videos to see if the tuning animations will annoy me. Oh, turning. Interesting. I don't like it when the character leans in an extreme way. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Interesting. Homeric says, love SWTOR and thank you for your content. Hey, Homeric, thank you very much. So nice of you. Thank you. Has the casino event started? No. However, what they do is they prep for the casino, and then they turn it on at a specific time, and they prep for it by adding any new prizes to the game files, and they usually put it on the vendor a little early. So the ones at least at the vendor, we can often preview them or even buy them if we have currency left over from past years. So the Feast of Prosperity event works like that too. If you have leftovers from the previous year, you can just go in and grab the new stuff before it's even technically out. So that is happening on... Oh, I should put that on the calendar, so since we know what it is. 7-7? Alt-Z to hide your UI. Never Shut Out Nightlife will be coming on July 8th. So it's actually coming up fairly soon here. We've got about 18 days, about a little over 2 weeks, give or take. And so the second thing, I think focus on flourishes and cartel market ones might be the important one to start with, and then I can go from there and see how sick I do of how sick I get of recording them. Yeah. I would say the newer mounts, says Woke Sage. Newer ones with animations. There's several mounts that are for sure just reskins. Yeah, that's kind of, I think, what my wonder was. Should I worry about any that are just kind of recolors of basic other ones? So it sounds like, yeah, focus on the ones with flourishes, focus on the ones with animations, and then go from there. Swoop event guide. So Vic Solano says Swoop event is next week, right? Anything recommended getting from it? So Swoop event is in general a good way to make credits if you don't want to do the standard credit making ways in the usual credit guides with tech fragments, so that's nice. You get a surprising amount of XP from it if you're leveling up any characters. Third is just kind of fun in general if you want to check it out. And fourth, as far as rewards go, who is that? Oh, Homeric. Oh, thank you. If your name is Ribe, Blast Me to Bermuda, Slawic, Seraph, or Gunstash, feel free to say big thank you to Homeric for making it so you can watch without ads. Thanks for supporting the project, Homeric. Yeah! Yeah! It is Alt-Z. Alt-Z. There's another option. So Alt-Z hides the UI. There's another option that sometimes people will say, but I do not recommend it. I actively anti-recommend it. Is that a word? If you use Control UU, that resets your UI, but then you have to wait for it to reload. Because it's like restarting your computer almost. Like, it takes some time. Like, it's like, woo! But Alt-Z just hides it for the moment. It doesn't restart it. So perfect for taking screenshots. In terms of things to pick up, I like the Swoop events final tier rewards of the golden speeders. I think this one's really fun, the lit candle. There are some really cute, weird little pets too. Let's see if I have pictures of those guys. So yeah, these weird little cute pets, these little floating terminals, they're weird and cute. And more, I think probably the best reward is the Blatant Bex armor set that you can get from it. It's a really nice kind of casual set, and it's just kind of a neat one. I'm wearing something very similar on my smuggler. Takes like 2 seconds? No, that took like at least 10 seconds, and I couldn't even move my character during that time because it was like crashing. I know veteran weeklies give 160 FP-1s. Is there any other way to get them fast? Great question, Swtorista. Gearing 80. I'm pretty sure I have a little chart. FP-1 stabilizers. Okay, yeah, so you've got your veteran flashpoints, 30 plus 130 or a box. If you're doing... don't forget to pick up the weekly Galactic Conflicts, which is 2 randomized group finder master mode flashpoints if you're planning on doing master modes. So that gives you a lot as well, but I mean, they're master modes. If you don't want to do them, don't do them. The biggest way to get them is to earn conquest commendations and turn them in. So 400 conquest commendations equals 100 FP-1 stabilizers. So make sure to complete conquest on as many characters as you can if you have multiple characters that you play. Really, really great way to spread out your playtime between your characters is to get conquest on multiple characters. Hopefully that's helpful, but otherwise, not really. If you want, you can do heroic missions. If you do the weeklies that you can pick up in the icon of 3 little people near your minimap here, and go to the solo tab. If you do these, basically, that's like 4 heroics on that specific planet. Hey there, Albert. We're not doing a raid today. No raiding. We're doing mount collecting, we're doing mount looking around in. So I was also trying to think of a good location to do the little runarounds on the mounts, and I was thinking maybe I should just do them on the same locations that I took these screenshots. These screenshots, I picked this area because it's got a fairly blank background, good lighting, not too much garbage all around, not in the open world. Thanks, that was helpful. Oh yeah, I can get a couple heroics done. Nice, yeah, are you just trying to get a couple more? If so, super cool. Yeah, that would be a very easy way to do it, just to finish up a piece. Hobo Jobo. Hello there, Hobo Jobo over on YouTube. Hobo Jobo says, I just started playing SWTOR last week. Huge thank you for all the helpful videos you've made. Cheers! Big welcome to the game. Absolutely. Oh, did the stream title not update? Oh, I understand. It didn't work. Okay, done. Done. Thank you. Got it. That was the second person who asked, and I didn't pick up on why. LVO. Got it. What's the best way to get tech frag solo? Great question. I've got for those other type of currency, I have like a chart. For tech fragments, I actually have a whole guide about it. So let's how to get tech fragments. I'm gonna actually link that directly to you. And in general, my #1 tip is exchanging conquest commentations for tech frags as well. Second is conquest. Conquest gives you 500 tech fragments. Same kind of deal. If you can complete conquest in multiple level 80 characters instead of focusing all of your time on just one character, whenever you're playing that week, that'd be awesome. But of course, only like if you're only playing enough for one character, you don't have to like grind it out or anything like that. It's just you'll notice sometimes when we play operations, I'll hop on a random character, and that's why, just because it's a good way to get some sweet either tech fragments for gearing up, or to get tech fragments to earn sweet cash money. So I'm just going around my stronghold right here and kind of picking up whatever garbage I have out here. So oh, there's a random GTN over here. It looks like the stronghold is pretty empty up here. I think I had decorated it at one time, but probably took everything down for some video or another. And I also should get rid of this little pocket Orlax little cutie right here. Pets. And I'm guessing what I should do is I should like turn the sound up, turn the music off, turn the ambient volume off, turn the sound effects up, turn the master volume up, enable the sound, mute this, turn my own personal sound on, and then maybe mounts. Let's start with the cool purple one. Okay, this is shadowy area. We don't want to start there. So ideally we want to start like this. And so we'd want to show the mount up animation, yeah? That's cute. The mount animation, we want to show, we just want to show driving around in general, right? It doesn't have to be super long, just enough to show like turning around in a circle or something like that and going straight, and the front and the back. Ah, a tree. And I guess the other thing you'd want to show is is it Alt Z? No, it's the hide the UI, Control Z. Oh, that's cool. Mount Flourish. That's so cute. Aww. And then you would want to show the animation where it goes away, right? In case there's like an annoying sound there. It still says raid operation. Oh my god, it's broken as heck. Listen, this is not my fault. We thank you for this televised interruption. I don't care much for floating pets. They're following you around. What mount do you like the most? That's a great question. I have no idea. I have just finished looking. How many mounts are in the database? I don't even know. I don't want to sit here and count them. I have been just finished looking at every mount in the entire game, so I don't think I could pick a favorite. There's definitely a couple that I think are super, super, super cool. Off the top of my head, some of the mounts from ranked PvP now PvP seasons. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably fix that little thing that says ranked PvP. PvP seasons tokens have some really cool looking rewards. I really like this this Ackley right here. I think this one's really neat. I like the coloring of it. I really like this Ember Macron. And so here's why the previews are useful. So you've got this little guy, just looks like a bug, a stick. And then if you show me an ad, I swear to God, it's so annoying. Okay, but look at him. He glows. Look at his little feet. He's like made of wood. Super neat. Super cool little bug boy. I like that one a lot. I like Gerada's Rancor because he's got colorful glowy bits. He was one of the there wasn't as many mounts back in the day, and he was an especially cool looking one with his little holographic tattoos. I think those ones are really neat. What about mounts from the cartel market? There's a lot of them. I like the banthas, just in a general way. I like the banthas. I really like I'm sure you guys are aware, I really like the Varactiles a lot. I think they have a really fun animation. Oh, I like this one a lot. This one actually changes color over time. He like glows different colors. He's super cool. That's the Gloomlight Break. And there's also a different mount that has that same property. And that is the Emerald Scale Mantor. So he also changes color, which I think is just a really cool thing. And those are the only two mounts that really do that specifically. There's another one I really like. Is it the what is the one that changes color with the color of your color crystal? Is normally black and yellow. It's a cartel market mount. I always think it's the Corsair, but it's not. It is not. It's a very sleek kind of, oh, here it is, Covert Stalker. Covert, not Corsair. This one's really cool too. I like that. It's a lot more subtle than a lot of the mounts, but it does change color with its color crystal. Those are some of the ones that I really like off the top of my head, but honestly, there's probably more that I've forgotten. I need to go get a count of how many mounts there are total. Skip It Out says, oh my god, that was one of the most difficult logins I've ever had to Twitch. Had to reset password and send 5 different codes in 3 different browser sessions just to get in. Oh my gosh, well welcome, you made it. You can start earning your Rancor mount. Here is the drops information and you're good to go. Okay, let's see. So yeah, I guess I could start going through some of the mounts, right? Oh yeah, the thing I was gonna do is I was gonna switch my interface to the way too big interface. I was gonna enable click bar 6. I'm kind of trying to decide, like, I should hide this too. Alpha really low. Like, I think I can start by having this window open and then maybe pressing Alt-Z to turn it off, and then you can see exactly what mount I'm booting up to, just in case I labeled the videos wrong or something like that. I think that should do the trick, and then I can dismount from it really easily as well. Okay, so let's turn off the music. Let us turn off any little diddle things you guys can do. I know your little diddle doos. And let's turn off the social auto ignores. Let's turn them on, the auto ignores rather. Auto ignore everything. And I think I made sure nobody can come in my house the other day. Okay, so let's do a little test run here of the AC10 disruptor. So I guess we would start with the mount window open. So I'll go like this. Kind of just give a full overview of the mount, what it looks like and stuff like that. And then here's what it looks like from the butt. It looks like from the front. It's really weird. And then we'll do the mount flourish, just Control Z. It's cute, it really is. Now we put away. Haha. Alt Z and dismount. And that should do the trick, right? Now let's go actually check this video. Let's go take a little sneaky peeky and see if that was a good version of the videos we want to take. If we're gonna take a whole bunch, we should do it right the first time, right? And then we can just do the same thing over and over and over. Yeah, this is looking good, yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. I love a mount that shifts color over time. Oh my gosh, there's 1 or 2 armors that do that. And they actually are PvP armors from PvP seasons now. Used to be from ranked PvP. I'm trying to remember the name of them. They have a really, it's like Furious or something like that. And they're really neat. And they have some glowy bits that kind of have a shifting pattern. And if you plop a die in there, it's actually really cool and does accept the die with the animation. Yeah, this is looking great. I think this is totally fine. It's gonna be a huge file size compared to how I normally record, but I think that's not an issue. Okay, so how should we go about this list? I wish I had a list of the like newest mounts in the game. That would be the best way to do it, but unfortunately that isn't data that I have on hand. Like, I would love that for the site as well, but I'm far too lazy to to actually go track down that specific type of data. So I think for now what I could do is I could just look at the cartel market, but the problem is they're sorted alphabetically. They're not really sorted in any other way. What if I went in, I wish collections were actually sorted by when they were added. It kind of works that way, but not really. I don't even have the Manon mini sub apparently. I just grabbed a picture from the SWTOR people. Oh my gosh. And then there's ones like all these Galactic Seasons mounts that I'd love to show, but it feels kind of silly because I know they're just gonna go away. Like, they're gonna be gone eventually. Like, you won't be able to actually earn them. Ooh, look at the Silver Bolt. Ooh la la, look at that. And we've got the Cicada, which is super cool, but like, is there a point in recording it? What is the normal mount animation key sequence again? Are you asking, if you wanted to go pew pew with your mount, if it has a mount flourish, that's Control Z. I guess that would be the mount sequence, yeah. So there is all kinds of weird mounts that I don't have videos of, but I honestly don't even know which ones I have videos of and which ones I don't. Vectron. What's the Vectron WGF? Do I even have that on this list? I don't. What the? WGF. Oh, I do. Oh, they were not in alphabetical order. I lied. This is such a cool looking mount. Like, this is a really good example of one that I should take a video of, because I don't have a video, and it doesn't. There's like Vectron WGF. I should have it. If I don't, I'll just have a little cry. It's fine. Are they in? Oh, here it is. Okay. Start recording. Here, I'll show you. So as you can see, it's just kind of a simple mount to start with. It's nothing fancy, but when you start driving around, it's got some nice little glowy lights and stuff like that. And then, in addition, if you try the mount flourish, that is so cool. You can like enable these little fiery putt-putt things on the front, and they're like super optional, which is even better. And you can close them up. That is super cool. I like that. Like, that's really neat. That's really creative, and you don't get to see that from just a picture alone. You wouldn't know by looking here. Oh, apparently I totally did take a video of this in the past. LOL. Do you have the longs for Scout on that character? Let's look that one really up really fast. Scout. Longspur Scout. Oh, from Maelstrom Prison. I don't think I have that one, period. As you can see in this picture, this is not one of my characters. This was submitted by another player. How do you open them? So some mounts have it, some mounts don't. And it's the key bind is Control Z. So here's like another one that may or may not have one. Yeah, a lot of them do different types of things. Like, a lot of them go pew pew. You can see me in there. Pew pew. So I guess maybe I need to make myself a list of mounts So I have a list of cartel market mounts. And I have on them, it shows if there's a little YouTube icon, that means I already have a video of them. So I was really dumb and I looked at that Vectron one and I was like, yeah, that's perfect. But I already had a picture of that one. I didn't need another picture of them. And these ones are also not in alphabetical order in any way. Oh, maybe I'm not ready to look at these. I feel overwhelmed trying to do this on stream because I'm like, maybe I should just code something to better keep track. What I wish is I had a list of mounts based on when they last came out, because that'd be so easy. I would just be like, well, I know I don't have anything past this point. You know what I could do? I could do Galactic Seasons mounts. For sure. I think people would like to see those just because there's so many that some you can't even get and some are from the Galactic Seasons vendor. Hey there. Hi. Welcome back, dog lover. You can be choked by exhaust. Yay, exactly. Right. Perfect mount for that. So yeah, I think I'll do the Galactic Seasons mounts. And let me check and see if I never recorded them before. I don't think I ever did. Let's see. Galactic Seasons in general. Yeah, none of these have YouTube videos. Perfect. Okay, cool. So some of these are from the track and they're retired, and some of them are from the vendor, and you spend tokens on them if you didn't earn them in past seasons. So that might be a really useful one, so people can be like, oh, I don't want that one. What the heck mount am I on right now? I want to get off it. If I just click random ones until I find it. That's only mildly obnoxious, right? Is this even a Vectron? I don't know what this is. Oh, I found it. Let me off. Using the metadata, you could sort your own list by date added. I know, the problem is when I was redoing this one, I deleted all of the old ones. Oh, but you know what? If I look through my files, like I wouldn't do it today, but if I look through my files, I probably do have an old export because I always do backups. I probably have an old export and I could just compare it against the new list, right? And any ones that weren't on the old list but are on the new list are newer ones. Yeah, awesome. That works. You could add a filter to sort by date. Yes, that would be very easy to do. The problem is I don't have the dates attached to them. And right now, when they were added to my database, they all have the same date. It was like, give or take a few days ago. Because I basically cleared out all the data that was in there because it was really messy and added a whole new set, which is a good way to do it. It's how I've been doing it for the last couple of database refreshes and just saving a copy there in the background. Okay, so we're gonna go through and we're gonna take a look at all the Galactic Seasons mounts, and I think interestingly enough, I do have the information about what seasons they're from. I'm just not having it displayed at the moment, I think. It would be kind of cool to do them by type. I think they are actually already sorted by type, if not by season. So let's go by type. Yeah, let's go by type. That should be pretty easy. So we've got Armosaurs, and we've got 4 different Armosaurs. And why is there only 3 showing up? Rugged Armosaur, Tenacious Armosaur, Hardy Armosaur, Unyielding Armosaur. What order are these in? Oh, I see. The ones down here are the ones for the vendors, and the ones up there are the ones that are retired. I got it. But we're going to show them all. We're going to catch them all. Pokemon. Hardy Armosaur. Let's take a look at him. Look at this little guy. Look at this little man. Look at his little butt. He kind of looks like a turtle, to be honest. This is a nice, good, normal, subtle mount. Does he have a mount flourish? No mount flourish. That's about it. Easy peasy. So these are the ones that I like. I technically don't even need to record them. There's nothing of much interest for these mounts. Like, some of them have a little subtle glow. They do have a little subtle movement animation, like a breathing animation. They do have a unique way of walking, so that is kind of useful to record. How does it move? Because there's definitely some mounts that I don't like the way they move as well, and it's like kind of a personal preference thing. Ta-da! Rugged Armosaur. Okay, next is Tenacious D. Yo, Swtorista says, 1 hand live. Thanks for your content throughout the years. I would like your opinion. Hey, for sure. Oh, this guy's cool. Let me run around in a circle for a second. on my little guy. Look at him, he's so glowy. I like him a lot. That's neat. Yeah, I like this guy. And then any Control Z? No. Let's go offer him out. I would like your opinion. If I were to come back to the game after a longer hiatus, what combat class would you recommend for solo leveling? Which one do you find the most satisfying? Have an awesome day. Okay, if we're just talking about purely solo leveling, I got two ways of thinking. The most convenient is any stealth class. And then second, the most satisfying for me is outright gotta be lightning sorcerer. You just run around while you're leveling and go and just rain down lightning on everything. It is so much fun. That is my vote there. Odd question. I know to get legendary status, you have to complete all 8 campaigns. Does it have to be all in one single server? No, sort of. Yes. So when you're getting that legendary status, it is per server. So you would need to get that status on each server separately. So if you played all light side characters on one server and all dark side characters on the other, or rather all Imperial, all Republic, you would only have half on each server and the achievement would never complete. Now, the reason that I was kind of wishy-washy on this one is because if you happen to transfer a character either from your Imperial side server or your light side server, and you transferred them, then you would bring over a copy of the former server's achievements, and then you would unlock the whole thing on the new server if you transferred a character, because it would smash them together and say, hey, you happen to get them all, here's your legendary status. As far as I understand, that's how it works. However, I would note if you're maybe trying to play on different servers, you might be playing it because you're free to play and you can only have 4 characters each, then it wouldn't really make a lot of sense. But in general, people tend to look for legendary status on one server. It kind of just makes sense. I do know, like, for example, I've earned legendary player on this server, my main server, and then when I transferred characters to other servers, it like brought a copy with them. There's a hard way. Look at the dates they were added to the game. That's right, Jasper. That's exactly how I would do it. And I'm like, heck no, I don't have an interest in writing down that type of stuff. That would make me lose my mind. I could potentially have Zach go do it, but I'd rather have him work on other things. Hi, says Pyro. I just started playing and I've been finding the game so much fun. What's the most important tips that every new player should know? Thanks for all the great guides, by the way. Hey there, Pyro. Welcome on in. Tips for new players. Swtorista. So if would you like 200 tips? I'm guessing you probably only want 1 or 2. You're like, which are the number 1 or 2? If you could give me just a little bit. So I really like this video. It's a couple years old now, but still very relevant. If you rather read, here's the written version. I've linked both for you in reply to your message in Twitch. But my biggest tip is, one moment, please. Sorry, I had a sneeze. What's the most important tips? My most important tip is, I think I would have to say, the game is huge. The game is huge, and it's been around for 13 years. Don't feel like overwhelmed. Don't feel like you have to learn everything at once. Don't feel like you're like, oh my god, there's too much going on in this game. I'm so far behind. I'll never catch up. I don't want to learn all of these. A lot of it is optional. Like 95% of the game is optional, and mostly for the players who play or have played for 10 years. Like, you don't... these guys are different, right? This guy's reddish. This guy's reddish. How are... oh, they have different saddle colors. This one's saddle color has a red glow around it. I got it now. And so don't feel like you have to. Like, if you don't want to figure out crafting right now, don't worry about it. Just skip it completely. Don't even think about it. If you don't want to do operations or flashpoints and you just want to play the story, that is totally acceptable. Don't want to find out what galactic seasons are? Take your time, have fun, don't worry about it. However, on the flip side of things, if any of the things in the game catch your interest, you're like, ooh, I see my friends, or I see other people doing... ooh, I love the sound of this mount. Oh no, why do I have the music playing? I think I need to redo the last one. the Armasaur. Oh, man. Oh, that's funny. Awkward. Did this one have music? Oh, it sure did. What about the one before it? No, okay, it was just the last one. Derp, 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 derp. This mount is like a jukebox. It plays music. However, on the flip side of things, if anything does interest you, for example, we do a lot of the thing called Galactic Seasons, and you'll often see us running that, and I consider it like a lot of fun. If you see that and you're like, yeah, I'd like to try that, there's lots of guides about individual parts of the games, either on my website or in other websites like bulk.com or todayintor.com are both very nice websites as well. And if you get stuck anywhere along the way, oh, you didn't know about the site? Oh my god. My website is giant. It boggles my mind. I know it's very common, but it's to the rest of everybody here. It blows my mind that some people like know that I make videos but don't know about the site, because the site is like literally my main job. The site is where I spend all of my time, and the site is huge. It's huge. I never read descriptions. No, that's fair enough. Neither does anybody else. I've been trying to remember to say, like, if you want to learn more about this, there's the written guide, you know? Oh, that's funny. But yeah, it's crazy to me. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the resources, and the website can help you also find more videos. Many of the guides have videos to go with them. Lila says, oh, hey, Lila, thank you so much earlier. You were supporting the project. Came back to play SWTOR to play all the stories. On my last one now with Imperial Agent. Oh, yeah, you finished up with Imperial Agent. That's awesome. That's super cool. Your website and videos have been invaluable to me. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for passing it on. Pyro says, I see people with those cool mounts and I get so jealous. That's actually what we're working on right now. Is I'm working on a part of the website, just to give you some context. I'm working on the part of the website where we catalog the mounts, the different mounts in the game. So when you see someone on a cool mount and you're like, oh, that's the Adno Saber Wasp, you can look it up and be like, yeah, I like that one. It's got little holographic bits on it. I need to get that. How do I get it? And then that's all the information down here. Is right now, the second, we're working on finding ones that are a little more unique, a little less common, and ones you might want to preview before you actually purchase them, either on the cartel market or in other ways. So let's take a look. Cruiser. Okay, we are recording with the music. But yeah, have fun. And the other tip that I would give before I got distracted, yeah, this one's turns are very exaggerated, absolutely. Ooh, glowy. And then, does it have a mount flourish? I don't think so. It just has a really great sound set. Yeah, that one has a great sound set. Different sounds when you like start and stop and stuff like this. This dress doesn't fit. This dress is not working for me. Can you guys give me like half a second? I've got another lovely tip for Pyro. If you could hold tight while I change my dress. A suspicion that one wasn't gonna work for me. I had a suspicion, so I already had another dress. ready to go. Blair says, I've been looking through the mounts on your site. I may want to try getting someday. Yeah, that's the whole fun part, is kind of like window shopping and be like, ooh, that one looks maybe fun to earn or something like that. The one I've really noticed is like the flying chair. Yeah, so that'll be under the, I think the hover chair section. Yeah, and there's like a whole bunch of different ones. So let's see. Hover chair. There's also hover turret. So there's actually a couple different ones. A lot of these are kind of expensive, but it will give you a full rundown. This is like, this one's probably very expensive, but it's so pretty. And I think the other ones that are similar to it are quite expensive too. So don't pine too much about these. But the other ones, I think there are some various ways to get them, even if they're a bit of a workaround, if that makes sense. Yeah, there are multiple. Do you have a Decadent skiff? Oh, that sounds familiar. Is that from Decadent? The Cartel Decadent skiff? Yeah, that's a cool one. I think we do already. Oh, I don't have a recording of that one. Let's do that one really fast, because that one's a really cool one. With some not necessarily animations, but really cool holographic bits. And your character just sits there and eat a grape. Eat grape, please, ma'am. Eats grape. This is a pretty cool one, actually. I really like this. Maybe it's only the other one she eats grapes. She's not eating them. She's not hungry. She don't want grape. Not interested in grapeage right now. I don't think flourishes existed by the time this was added. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I like it. Minimal sound-wise too, which is actually a good thing. Done. Recorded. Yeah. Can you buy mounts on the trading market or whatever it's called? Sure can. The Galactic Trade Network, the GTN. Absolutely. Oh yeah, your other tip that I wanted to give you was that my second tip is to join a guild, to join a social guild or community-focused guild, or like a guild that's willing to answer questions and is looking to play with other people, I guess might be the real term for it. But in general, questions about all these different topics, like galactic seasons, for example. Let's pretend that was the thing that you wanted to get into. It can be really... Oh, I had the music on again! Son of a gun! Damn it! Someone put some money in my swear jar. Was this one? Oh, this one too! We have to do the Decadent skiff again! Maybe she'll eat the grapes! Maybe she'll eat the grapes! Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I've just linked you something called Guilds in SWTOR. That is actually a list of different guilds that are actively looking to play with other people. They are actively advertising that they want to do things with other people. So that's a really good spot to start. And then they often have like a program called Discord where people can chat and stuff like that. And that's a really good way to be able to ask questions, like especially little ones like, I can't figure out where to get the gemstones to craft my lightsaber with artifice crafting, you know? Like something that's like maybe not urgent and stuff like that. Is damn a swear word? I don't know, but I have a lot of swear words to say about the fact that I forgot to turn off the music for that one. Let's do the Decadent skiff again though, because that was a really good one to record, I think. I think I may have recordings of the other ones, which is kind of funny. I have a very big hodgepodge of recordings of older mounts because the last time I worked on this part of the site was like a super long time ago. She eat grape. She wave. She say hello, my peons. She yawn. Ah, look at her. Yeah, it's a fun one. I like that a lot. Pyro says, seems still pretty active for like an early 2010s MMO. Yeah, exactly. It's really kicking. Catchy says, ooh, I got that one. Yeah, that's a fun Cartel Market one. That's right. Absolutely. People can ride on the party barge. Oh no, so there's nothing like that in this game. There's no multiple people mounts at the moment. I'm sure we'd love that. We had our very first mount added to the game called the Miram Cicada. The Miram Cicada. This is the first mount that not only has a little sidecar, but that you can also...
Ready.
Oh, there we go. That you can also... I was like, I don't know entirely how this works. That you can also add your companion to it, which is really cool. It's one of a kind right now. People keep asking me, is that the only one? And I'm like, yeah, and I don't know why. And you could also put a pet on the back, and there's actually been multiple mounts with pets on the back so far, which is just really, really neat. So let's actually put these pets away. And then, can I like dismiss Eric Jorgen? Will that do the trick?
Good luck.
Yeah, okay, cool. Mir, cicada. Uh-oh! Eki asks, I really only like animal mounts. Is there any animal mounts with flourishes? Can anybody think of any? Because I actually can't. Like, off the top of my head, I can't think of any animal mounts that have flourishes. Not saying there isn't any, but most of them are related to mechanical things. Like, is there any?
On your lead.
It'd be cool if there was, for sure. Here, we put Eric Jorgen in the sidecar. And then let's see if we can put a pet. Put a pet. Put a pet. Pet. Put a pet. Put a different pet. Oh yeah. Put a floating pet. It will just be beside me. But I could put a different pet on the back, like a baby Droog. Ah, so cute. Look your butt! Oh my god. This is going in the video. It's going. And then I would go back to mount. I would say Mir. And I would go down to Mir Cicada. Ta-da! Look at the butt! Space Barbie in real life? That's right, I was switching dresses. Absolutely. So let's see. I was going through and oh, the Vultilla does. Yeah, Infernal. Do I have a video of that one? How do you get that? Says Eden. Oh my god, Eden. So I've had a lot of people say, are there any other mounts with the companion that can go on it? Unfortunately, that was the only one, and it's retired now. I feel so bad because I thought they would add like another one with the next update to the cartel market or something like that. So my theory is they're still working out some of the kinks for it. For example, they had to do a bunch of bug fixes. And my other theory is that they wanted to release a whole bunch at once or like add them to existing ones. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, there isn't any. Feel free to have a little cry. You're totally allowed. Leon says, thank you for making all the guides on YouTube. I wish to hide you or whoever runs the show now, or who runs SWTOR now. So it's Broadsword that runs SWTOR. You're correct. It used to be BioWare. I actually really like working for myself, to be honest. They've been very nice to me. Like, they like answer my questions and message me back and stuff like that if I send them questions. But otherwise, I honestly really, really enjoy being my own boss. Like, I love it so much. Like, I love that I don't have to do any things I think are considered stupid or wasting my time. I like that nobody can yell at me, who is my boss. You guys can yell at me, but I just say, where's that ban button, you know? Okay, let's see. I wanted to look at the Vultilla. Vultilla. So it's just the Infernal one, right? It looks like I have a video of that. Infernal Vultilla. Okay, so here's the Infernal Vultilla. I'm trying to get the best lighting of it. Here we go. Control Z. Ooh, it makes him light up. Now go back to bed. That's pretty cool. So there's your answer about, are there any animal mounts that have a mount flourish? That's a good one. I think I'll take a little video of the I have a video of that one already good to go, just right here. But you can see I have the little YouTube icon beside it, already all recorded and stuff. However, it would be nice to take a picture of the blue one, because the blue one is still very much available and someone might consider getting it. So let's see if we can get them a little preview. So this guy, no. Even though I actually like his color a lot more. Pursuit! Pursuit! Oh, what the heck? I messed that one up. Delete! Delete! Where'd it go? Where's my file? Delete. Okay, let's try it again. Mistakes were made. I was like jumping around. I accidentally hit an ability. I like that one. Got such neat little neat animations, movement animations. Yeah, woohoo! If you're not running and jumping like a ding dong when you're on this mount, you're doing everything just wrong. Just really, really wrong. Oh, puff of smoke. Oh my gosh, Bladen, what are you up to over there? Thank you so much. Thank you, Bladen. If your name is Blackek, Admiral, Omniscient, Morphic, oh my gosh, thank you. Callous Story, feel free to say thank you to Bladen, and to Pyro, say thank you. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice of you, Bladen. Thank you for gifting them subs so they could watch without ads as I'm like recording stuff for the website. Thank you. So nice of you. Does this one have a flourish? No, it's just adorable. You know what? I'm gonna take a video of this one just because I'm here. We might as well do the Opal Vultilla while we're here, right? Because apparently the site only has the Infernal Vultilla. We might as well. Let's make sure to turn off the music as much as I really like it. Thank you. That's so nice of you. The mount is called Cyborg Ackley. It's an animal mount with flourish. Does it? I need to go check that one. Thank you. I'll go take a look. I'm not sure I even know what that one looks like off the top of my head. That's it for that purple one. And then I'll do... did that one get recorded properly? Did it work? Did it function? Yeah, it definitely looks like it did. You can see me jumping around like an idiot in the thumbnail. Okay, Opal Vultilla. Yeah, this one's really cool. This one's neat. I like this one a lot. This one's a very exclusive one. Many of you have it, but if you don't have it, haha. It is a very exclusive one. Yeah, I like the way the Vultilla's lope. Luckily, there's other colors, and all the other colors are really cool too. All right, let's take a look at that Cyber Ackley. What server do you play on? I'm on the Star Forge server. Absolutely. Oh, Bladen says you do so much for us. It's nice to pay it forward. Thank you. What am I gonna put it towards? I'm gonna put it towards... I'm like fixing stuff. I know that's very generic, but that's what it's probably gonna be going to. Fixing stuff and dinner. For sure. Thank you. Let's see. And the Cyborg Ackley. Let's take a look at that guy. I'm gonna, before I start recording, I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, he's such a weirdo. Oh my gosh, that's his mount flourish. Oh, that's so silly. These little flame jets come out. Oh, that's ridiculous. I don't know if that counts as an animal mount at that point, but I think it counts. Let's see. Let's get a video of this one. Cyborg Ackley. Amazing. And then mount flourish. Control Z. Oh, it makes a sound too. That is also a sound. And he can run around with the flames on. Oh, that is so ridiculous. I don't think I knew about that one off the top of my head. That's a fun one. Wow, yeah. Awesome. Thanks for pointing that one out. Does anyone know of any other animal mounts that have a mount flourish? And Eden, thank you so much to you as well. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. By the way, if you guys asked a question or made a comment that you think I didn't see, feel free to repost it. I can only see a couple at a time. Okay, so let's take a look at... Next up would be the Dune Strider. These are just some simple ones that are from past galactic seasons. Really simple kind of mounts. Not meant to be anything special. Just nice, simple mounts to be earned. Yeah. And does it have a mount flourish? Not expecting one, but no. Dune Strider, and then next up would be Dune Treader. And we're gonna make Zach name all these videos. Thank you, Zach. He's actually on vacation right now, which is nice. But he's gonna help organize all this stuff. So a lot of people message me and be like, "Is it? Please say thank you to your whole team." And I'm like, "There's no team. There's just me, mostly with Zach helping as a contractor. That's it. There's no Swtorista team. I'm Swtorista." Those are some nice little ones, yeah. The Storm one, right? There's a bunch of really cool mechanical mounts. I don't even think I have the Storm one. I think I only got the Firebolt. I didn't have much of a reason to purchase quite so many subscription packages, I guess, so I just didn't. Okay, we got the Itos, I think. Ito next. These little guys. There's no Zach in team. That's right. There was no Zach in team yesterday. Northeastern Ito. So you guys have to tell me the difference between these mounts. So this guy's a little purple and white guy with a little mohawk and a little backpack on his butt. It's got a cute little sound that he makes when you mount up. He has no mount flourish. Not that I was expecting one. Okay, that was the Northeastern Ito. Here's the next one. Northwestern Ito. I think he's got a little mohawk and he's got little green scales. I think that's who he is. It's very interesting. So the SWTOR people apparently, like for the Galactic Seasons especially, they get to just like make up creatures that don't even exist in Star Wars lore. So for example, there's the Rombuck from past ranked PvP seasons, now PvP seasons with Galactic or PvP seasons tokens. A lot of the mounts from Galactic seasons, the animal mounts particularly, I can't tell if this one's different than the other ones, to be honest. I think he may have more of a backpack on his butt, but I'm not entirely sure. Woohoo! Okay, and here's the Southwestern Ito, the last one. Is SWTOR the only game you play? It's the one I play the most by a lot. I really like SWTOR. I play World of Warcraft with friends right now. We've hopped between different games like Guild Wars 2 and Final Fantasy and stuff like that. And then I play a lot of single player games with Mr. Swtorista. Oh, I need to get not too distracted. Here we go. Right now we're playing Blueprints, Prints Like a Crown, and it's a puzzle kind of walking puzzle game. And it's been really fun to play that with him. I really like playing with him. I never see you stream anything else. Exactly right. So I stream with SWTOR with you guys in the morning. World of Warcraft I play with my friends without streaming. And then any games I play with Mr. Swtorista, we're sitting on the couch together. I can only stand you guys so much. No, just joking. It's just a very different experience when I'm playing when I'm streaming with you guys. I'm talking to you. You've got my full attention, or at least as much as I have when it comes to brain cells. Which is not a lot, not gonna lie. Oh, we should take a really good video of this Imperial one here, because it changes color with your color crystal. Changes color with your color crystal, so I should make sure to show that. So I would go in here. I would maybe say show gear. And I'm pretty sure it's when you mount and dismount. This one has a silver blue crystal in it. We'll grab just a couple different weapons. Weapons, blaster rifles. I need to show these ones for sure. Let's get a pink one and a yellow one, sure. Collections. Mix. I don't know if it changes when you change your weapon. I think it might have to. You might have to mount and dismount first. Oh darn, that makes it a little hard. Here we go. So I would need to do tank. I would then need to do mount. Equip different weapon. Mount. Oh, wrong one. Okay, that's how I would showcase it, I think. But I'm gonna put a yellow crystal in this one and put a pink crystal in the pink gun, just to make it a little more clear what I'm doing. Let's see, collections. Pink? Pink. Gold? Do you have a nice kind of bright yellowy one? There we go, perfect. This is a really cool mount. Too bad it's retired and you guys can't get it. Sucks to suck. I mean, sorry. Pardon me. Excuse me. Oh, you play WoW. I stopped playing that. I felt it was too toxic. I was getting kicked from guilds over and over. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. That sucks. I don't do any difficult type of content. So I can't even give any type of insight at all in terms of like community in World of Warcraft. I pretty much only play with my 2 friends, and we pretty much haven't had any issues, but they're one of them's very experienced, so he can kind of if I'm doing something wrong, he can be like, "You're going the wrong way, don't pull those bombs," and stuff like that. And he's like, "Stop looking at the eyeball." if we happen to be running stuff with other people. But yeah, group content like mythics and mythic plus and raids, there definitely a certain skill level is required, so I can't really tell you whether you were doing something wrong or they were doing something wrong, or if you should be playing with a guild, or if it's not normal to play with a guild. In SWTOR we have some interesting mentality. In general, what we say is play with a guild, join a guild. And that's the best way to do group content, because you're more likely to have players who are looking to learn with each other. And if you're just using the group finder, you kind of have to make do with whatever people are left over, you know? I think in World of Warcraft, it's kind of more common to do group finder stuff. And I don't necessarily know if that's good, because you have experiences like that. And same thing in SWTOR, you have experiences like veteran mode flashwoods. The person kicked me out because I wanted to watch the cutscene. Okay, but there's weird expectations about some of them and stuff like that. Yeah, but in SWTOR, I actually really like the guild finder that we built, because it makes it one of the things that I really put time into was the design of what questions we asked guild leaders, and like what are the requirements to join these. Let's just grab this random one right here. It's very much filled out. What are the requirements to join? How do you join? What do you need to join? What do you use Discord or do you not use Discord? What are the specific activities that you do? For example, this guild right here, Deep Stellar Coalition, they're like, we only do roleplay. And so if you're looking for, if you're looking for a guild that does, say, like, let's say operations would be the closest to rating, you'd filter by operations, filter by your server, filter by your faction if that matters to you. And then you can go in and just really read about the guilds before you join them. I think that's like a really important thing for trying to find one that matches. Oh, Jesus Louise's Bladen, thank you! A really important one to help you find somewhere that might be a good match versus one that's hardcore or whatever you want to say. Jesus Louises, thank you. I think the highest Mythic Plus I did was 5. That I hate to break it to you, it means like nothing to you. Nothing to me. My friends are always telling me stories about their runs and stuff like that, and I'm like, good job. They're like, we did a Mythic Plus 7 for the first time, and I'm like, feeling about this. I got a great feeling about this. Good for you. Great job. You guys don't know about her Elden Ring hardcore streams and videos. Feeling about this. Yeah, I'm secretly playing Elden Ring, and I'm secretly let me solo her, obviously. Don't you know? I got a bad feeling about this. Let's see. I'm going to equip this gun to start, and here we go. This one's kind of an important one. A cool one. So this mount is apparently no colored to start. Great, awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. And then when I switch weapons to the pink one, and then sweet, it turns bright pink. And then when I change weapons to the yellow one, you're my only hope. Thank you so much. It's playing them all now. I understand what's going on because I had it turned off earlier, so now it's playing them all. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. I think I'm gonna restart this one really fast. That's okay. Let's see. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Mounting up without anything is white. Okay, so and then demount, and then equip yellow, and then mount up, and it turns yellow, and then demount, switch to pink, remount. And it can be any color, whatever your color crystal is. That is a cool mount. It is too bad that this one is also retired from the Galactic Seasons track, but like I mentioned before, that's kind of the idea of Galactic Seasons. They don't want you to come back and earn it later. They want you to come and get it now. Can it pew? Oh my god, it even pews. Totally has a mount flourish and is retired. Sucks to suck! Okay, let's make sure I put my correct gun back on too. That's important. Are you able to turn off XP gain to stay in the lower bracket PvP? Not really. There's something called a red acute module that allows you to gain red acute. I'd spell it better. Acute? Oh, like an acute midge? No, it's not called red acute. Swtorista level slower. There we go. White acute module guide. And I'm going to link you some information about that. And that's really the only thing you can do. And you can only pick this up if you don't already have one. You can only get it during double XP. And it doesn't stop XP. It just slows it down just a bit. Yeah, I know. You would have to make a new character, right? Yeah. In SWTOR, there are absolutely guilds that will kick you out if you don't have enough conquest activity is the main thing. There are guilds that are 100% focused on raiding and nothing else, but like you can read about them beforehand and learn about them first without joining them. It's not even on the Galactic Season vendor. That's right. Nope. Not allowed. But yeah, we're playing Blueprints right now, and I really am enjoying it, Mr. Swtorista. I've got an entire notebook full of notes, and I like figuring stuff out with him. Banks says I've tried to be more involved with my guild, but they do raids, and I'm not high enough. So I'm in a guild, yes, but solo play. Right. So Binks, how did you find that guild? Was it a friend who invited you, or was it just a random guild that invited you out of the blue? Like, how did you wind up there if you're low level and their main focus is raids? That's kind of interesting. Or was your goal to eventually get into raids and you're like, yeah, that's gonna be a good spot to do it? Okay, Galactic Seasons mounts. Oh, let's just do the other Imperial, the other tank. But this one's not as cool, so it doesn't need as careful planning there. This one's just more generically cool looking. It's red. So for the Galactic Seasons track for that season, basically that color changing tank, that was the rank 100 reward. Pew. Oh, this one doesn't have a flourish. Okay. And this was earlier in the track. Basically, it wasn't as hard to get. Okay, let's see what else. What else do we got? We got the Coriolis Alpenglow. Oh, these ones are pretty cool. I like the two Coriolis mounts there. I think there's actually 3. There's just another one somewhere else. Okay. Coriolis Alpenglow. Let's take a look. Oh, it's a nice little, just a nice little, nice. That sound! Oh my gosh! That sound set is crazy. I don't think I've heard this one before. Any flourish? No. Wow. The idle sounds really nice too. Oh, I like that one. Coriolis Alpenglow. Coriolis, this was a different one. A different season's top tier reward. This is going to be the Coriolis Retainer. I really like the color on this one. Oh my god, do I love the color on this one. This is like my favorite gradient. It's like red to pink purple. As you may be able to see behind me. I've used it twice so far. Really pretty. I don't think it has a flourish either. Really nice mount. Love the colors on that one. And there's another Coriolis. Let me see if I can find it. There is not. I lied. Let's go to the Oduxes. Odux. Oh, I forgot to get off the... Forgot to get off the mount in the video, but that is okay. I'm not gonna make or break that video by any means. Okay, Odux. Firebrand Odux. Oh, he's just a little simple little fuzzy guy. He's kind of like a bantha. Kind of shaped like a bantha a little bit. He obviously doesn't have a mount flourish. He's just a cute little guy. Nothing more, nothing less. He's got little spots. That's about it. Simple little guy. See what else we got. Mudland Odux is up next. The GSA bike with flames is my favorite. Oh, that's a good one. I wonder if we have, I wonder if I have videos of that one. If I don't, I should take some. Look at him go. Okay, Odex. I'll check that as soon as I'm done the Odexes here, because now I'm curious. Ooh, this one's got a cute little saddle. I didn't realize that one did. Some of these I've like earned, and then I've never bothered to like actually really look at them, just because I have so many at this point. But I collect them because I know I'll eventually be putting them onto the website. I'm like, I want one of each. Snowblind Odex. Here's the last one. Oh, he's got a cute little saddle too. Do you have any spots? And he does not have spots. He's just a little beigey colored guy. Woohoo! Woohoo! I haven't been testing these for a flare. If one of them has a flare, I'm gonna cry. Okay, let's take a look. What is that GSI with the flames? Is that this one? Yeah, this one's super fun. I hate the name for it. Someone was certainly on something when they named it. Do I have video of this one? Oh, good. It looks like I specifically took a video of this one because I thought it was cool, because I thought it was neat. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, that is a very neat one. I like that one a lot. Clone says, oh, apparently I forgot that the server I play on is called Starforge. I have not been on SWTOR in a few months. Yeah, there you go. You're on the same server as us. Oh, Regal, a King Queen's mount. That's right. Yeah, the little Odex is super cute, for sure. Absolutely. Bink says that random guild invited me. So yeah, if you want, you don't necessarily have to stay with them, especially if it's not a good match. I'm gonna link for you the guild finder, or of course you can always, if they're nice to you otherwise, you can always just stick around until you're ready to play operations. And don't forget, a lot of the time when guilds play operations, they will often jump into Discord, as long as you're not like interrupting while they're trying to give explanations or talk strategy. Then most guilds not only allow you to kind of join in and watch, but a lot of guilds really like it, like we always used to back in the day. And even in our guild now, we even have a cool setup so you can't interrupt without permission, so you don't even have to worry about accidentally interrupting, and then you can listen in and someone will often stream it and stuff like that. I really like that. What is this one? Prinway Custom and Super Prinway Custom. Prinway Custom, here we go. Got it, found it. Prinway Custom. Ooh, that's a cool one. I wonder if this one changes colors. I might try it just to try it. No, it doesn't change color. But it's nice. I like the default colors. I like the sound. Pew! Yeah, it's a nice one. Prinway Custom. And then the next one would be the, I like this one a lot, the Super Prinway Custom. This one's so fun. This is from one of the Galactic seasons. It was the mount at the end of the track. And look at how colorful it is. Look at it. Look how cool it is. And it's got these like sabacc dice. It's got graffiti on it. It's got like 15 different colors. Like the dice glow in the dark. Look at that. How cool is that? Whew. Super neat one. I really like that one a lot. Whoa, the shadows look good. Was that part of the graphics update? Oh, great question. I don't know. So basically there was a shadows update, but it was a while ago. I don't even know how many years ago it was where they adjusted the shadows and how they were rendered. Or was that one more recent, guys? If I don't remember. Either way, I do have my game set to ultra. When I had it on lower, I used to have a lot of those sawtooth shadows, or I'd have to turn shadows off because it was too taxing on my computer. But one, I've upgraded my computer since then, and two, yeah, they've also upgraded the game as well. Oh my god, how many mounts do you have? I don't know. How the heck would I know that? Do you think I'm gonna sit here and count them? A lot. Most of them is the answer. I need to figure out. Let me see something really fast. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Oh, I know how to do this. I'm gonna log into my database in the background. Give me a second. I'm gonna log into my database in the background here, and I'm gonna see how many mounts there are in the game. And then if I have like 95% of them, you can figure out your own math. Because many of the pictures that I have of the rarer ones are not necessarily mine. They were people submitted them. Okay, so I currently have Oh, I shouldn't count the unobtainable ones, right? Select all from mounts where mount category not like unobtainable. I think that would be a smart. Okay, so I currently have 696 mounts in the mounts database here. 696. So I would definitely say I have well over 600. It's a lot, but I'm collecting them over the years. And even before I started creating website stuff and content and stuff like that, I've always liked collecting things, and mounts were one of the ones I've been collecting since I started playing. So a lot of them I would watch for them over time on the GTN and buy them when they were inexpensive and stuff like that. Yeah, look at that. Legacy achievements mount should give percentage, I think. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. I don't no, I don't think so. Or like you wish it would. If so, that would be cool. There's a little section called advancement or something like that. Possessions. There's one called vehicles, but it's very specific. It's very specific to very specific mounts. And it's very kind of obnoxious. Like, for example, why don't I have the Tursa Champion? Where's that from? Tursa Champion. Tursa Champion. Where's that from? Oh my gosh! I could go finish that achievement right now if I want. And this one is, you need the Desler Collector and the Longspur Collector. I also don't know what those are. Collector? Wait, what the heck is the Desler Collector? Oh, that's the other, I understand. Desler Explorer. Oh my god, I'm not gonna do that one. One of the achievements requires that you get the CZ198 mount, and I'm sorry, I ain't doing it. We should go pick up the Tursa Champion though, because I did all the Tursa Champion, the one I was just looking at, the blue one. This one is from Space Missions, and I worked on eventually earning legendary rank over a very, very long time. Clone said, the Sith Warrior's not gilded. Can I join your guild? You can learn more about my guilds here, and here's information about guilds in general. Yeah, I am not going to get the CZ198 Desler. I'm not sitting there waiting for a specific mob to show up and killing it over the course of a month and then having to contact customer service because it broke. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No way. But yeah, that legacy mounts achievement is for only a very small specific portion of mounts. Let's see what other ones were on that little Galactic Seasons list we were looking at there. My mom and I were running CZ198 for Galactic Seasons, and she randomly got the mount. Oh my gosh! Did you tell her how much of a lucky duck she is? Did you tell her how crazy that is that she got it? That's kind of amazing and like frustrating at the same time. That's what happened when we were playing World of Warcraft. I got a really rare mount, and my friends pretty much like lost their minds. It was great. I was like, did you just get so and so? And I was like, I don't know. I can barely figure out which direction is forward. I promise you, I'm not looking at what drops from the bosses. They're like, you got the horse thing, and I was like, okay. It was pretty cool. I was very excited when I realized, when I started looking it up and people saying like, I ran this 100 times and I didn't get it. And I'm like, I got this on the very first time that I ran it by accident. Be like getting Wings of Naira on your very first operation. That's a very cool, rare SWTOR one. I'll show you guys that one. I have a picture of it. If I have a video, I haven't uploaded it yet. The Wings of Naira. This is probably the coolest mount in the game, in my opinion. This is the Wings of Naira. Not only is it really cool looking, it's also very, very rare. It's only drops from a master mode operation, a very difficult one that I have not even stepped foot in, or you can get it from an achievement by running that very whole operation in like under 45 minutes or something like that, which is, most players will never even complete like the first boss of that operation, much less the whole thing and on a timer, you know? Oh man, but do I want them? Yeah. Do I have any chance of ever getting them? No. Do I want to put in the work it would take to actually be of a skill level to earn them? No. Yeah, I've seen it once or twice. One of our friends on our raid team had it. They just got lucky when they completed it with their team and happened to win it, which was super cool. And one other streamer that I know has it, and her name is Exis. I think it's EKSYS. Exis. Is that how you spell her name? And she had it, and that's actually who the person in the picture is. She had a really cool outfit on that day. Let's see. Go back to Galactic Seasons. I was doing the little roe deers. Oh, let's do the little boxer. This one's a cute little mount boxer. Okay, S100 boxer. It's a cute little purple mount. It's got a nice little sheen to it. It's not very... I think it's kind of vaguely based on the ones from Book of Boba Fett, just a little bit. It's fun. Nothing really special. Yeah. Also, I want to put my other armor back on. I switched over so we could do that color changing mount. Outfitter. Show Gira's outfit. And I want to go back to the Academy outfit. And I want to go back to having my correct weapon equipped so I don't forget it later. Perfect. P for boxer. Boxer. Here's the other one. So that was another Seasons mount. And here was the same mount, but the cooler version. And I think this may have been at the end of the track, but I can't remember. Nothing very particular about it. Just kind of cool, little ornate, nice looking mount there. Oh my gosh, this one better not. Oh, I think this one does change color with the color of your color crystal. Hang on. Oh, hang on. We'll test it. If it does, then I'll take another video. Show Gira's outfit. And then just I'll equip a yellow one. Beepity. Oop. Beepity. That's called boxer. Oh, this one does change color with the color of your color crystal. Oh my gosh, okay. I need to take a whole new video of that one. Hang on. I didn't know that. It's weird that it's a purple mount, but its little highlights change color. I guess I would have not expected that. Okay, so let's get off the mount. Yeah. Oh my gosh, too many windows open here. Mounts. Put the boxer. Boxer. Put boxer. Okay. We got this. I believe in myself. But I don't believe in myself. Just a second. Completely forgot what I was doing. I lost all of my brain cells. Okay. Boxer. Show the basics of it. Show that it has kind of bluish white right now. And then get off it. Put on the yellow one. Get on it. What? And then get off it. Put it on the pink one. Get on it. And now it's showing pink. I don't know how obvious it's gonna be from the video, but hopefully it will, because it looks really nice with the pink glow right there. Neato. Can I still get that one? Oh no! I'm looking at ones from Galactic Seasons right now. So most of the ones I'm looking at are retired. Oh my gosh, don't hate me. Don't be sad. We'll be getting into some later that are still available, but that specific one is not. Oh no! Why do I gotta show things that are retired? The idea is that you can look them up, and hopefully at some point in the future they will make them available again, and I'll have all these videos ready to go. That would be the best. That's what happened for PvP Seasons. I had taken all the pictures of a friend. They had shown me all of their ranked PvP stuff, and then once PvP Seasons came out, it was great. Oh, that is an ugly chicken. That is really not something that I like. No, Like, this is another creature I think that they just made up as a mount for Galactic Seasons. If he had a mount flourish, what would it be? Or it would be just him going caca. Oh, is that from the first season? The chicken Tethic? I have a hard time remembering which ones are from which at this point. I have it written down and stuff like that, so I can go look it up later and I'll be able to add the information to the mounts website, but oh my gosh, chicken horse. Wow, John Wayne, you farmed 150 million from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That is a lot. Holy cow. But congratulations on your big haul there, Woodpeckerosaurus. I don't fret over things I cannot have. That's so sad. Caleb says, is there mounts from the cartel packs you don't have? No, I have all of those because you can just buy them from the GTN, which is mainly how I collected them all over time. I'll show you the mounts that I don't have right now. I don't have these ones basically right now. The Ascendancy Javelin, I am unclear if that one exists or not. This one's brand new, just came out. This one, and probably to be this one were part of a promotion that I just didn't get, which is totally fine with me. Kaizaiken Log, you're supposed to earn it on the test server. I didn't. And this is the main one that I think I could have gotten but never have. Malgus' Command Chamber is part of a limited time promotional bundle that they, for some reason, never brought back, which is interesting. I wonder if they will again in the future. Yeah, I only am missing 8 mounts of 200 that are in collections. Total, there's like, what did we say? There's 696 mounts total? Yeah, and there's how many is there in collections? If there is 40 pages and each page has 12. That'd be 400 and oh, I'm bad at that. Is that 408? 408, give or take, of the 696 are in collections. Whew! The Ascendancy Javelin comes around on the Galactic Seasons vendor rotation. Okay, but hang on. Javelin. Hang on. So there's the Ascendancy Javelin, and there's the Chist Talon Interceptor. So the Chist Talon Interceptor is the one that's not available anymore, right? And then the Ascendancy Javelin, you think that one's part of Galactic Seasons? Let me check the Galactic Seasons, guys. So I'll be very excited because then I can get it. Hang on. Javelin. Okay, so I don't have it on my list of things you can get. I thought there was one that looked like that. So yeah, no, there's a lot of really cool Galactic Seasons mounts that you can get. Let's see if we can figure out which one you're thinking of. I have them all down here. Maybe it's the Cachren Dagger Star that you're thinking of. This one's really cool. If you can get the Ascendancy Javelin from Galactic Seasons, someone please let me know and I will update my list and I will like rush there and buy it myself. I would be so excited because I think it's a really cool and weird one, and the other version is like really weird and retired. GTN is so costly nowadays. Hey there, Commander RL. Interestingly enough, the prices have actually gone way down since 2 or 3 years ago. But if you're free to play and your limit is 1 million credits, yep, you're entirely correct that the whole act of using the GTN is gonna be difficult for you, just in general. Yeah. Let's see, trade. What is it called? GTN Network Kiosk. Here we go. I'm gonna pop a GTN right here really fast, and let's go see if we were a free-to-play or preferred player, and we were looking to get a mount from the GTN. What would we be able to get at this moment in time? Because it'll change as we can use the we can be smart and we can search for mount, and we can use the advanced search, and we can. Oh, we can't search by max level price. LOL. We'll just sort them by price and go from there. So we've got. There's quite a few mounts that are within that range. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you can actually buy everything on the first 17 pages. That's insane. 4 years ago, you would only be able to buy things on the first page if you're lucky. Like this one's really cool. I love this one. This is one of my favorite mounts here. Oh yeah, speaking of favorite mounts, this is one of my favorite mounts from like earlier on in the game. It's got this, I've got my big head in the way. It's got this awesome glow. This one's really neat. If you can apparently, can you wear this walker? Yeah, there's this walker, but it requires reputation. Ignore that one. Why do people sell that? There's that blue one, the Praxon Echo. There's a Womp Rat if you want a creature mount. No, he's ugly. I lied. He's also ugly. Oh, there's the Ice Tromper. He's not ugly. This one's adorable. I really like the Aerotech Ivory. I've used that on a lot of my characters. If you want something bigger, there's this Morlinger, which is pretty cool. If you want a creepy critter, there's this Acrolizard. And these are all under 1 million credits. And getting 1 million credits, easy, even as a free-to-play player, is super easy. Like, it's really not something difficult to do. And I will show you information about how to do that. Or rather, to be clear, it's easy to do once you're level 60 once you're higher level. If you're a baby, it's gonna take you a while. Like if you run heroics for like an hour, you would have enough to buy like any of these, easy peasy. But yeah, I hope that was helpful to you so you can take a look. But yeah, if you're looking at any of the super cool mounts and you're like, oh my god, this one is this hover pod, this pod racer is 1.4 billion credits. Yeah, that's just kind of ridiculous. And I also would show you, this is one of the reasons I made this part of the site in the first place, is people would say, oh, all the good ones are only on the cartel market. There's actually like, oh, we just did the math. We said there's 696 mounts. 696 mounts. And in collections is about, we said 408. There's 300 plus mounts that you can just earn. Like there's various ways to earn them in the game, and even those are available for free-to-play players. So for example, did you guys know there are 2 mounts that you can get for free? For free, if they're in, I put the free category all the way at the top of the mounts guide. That's actually new. I did that like the other day. I was like, if I'm gonna put one category at the top, I want it to be the free ones. There's mounts you can get from achievements. There's these ones might not be available to you as a free-to-play player, but there's a whole bunch of other ones that are. For example, the one I would love to show is reputation, exploration, and events. Those 3 categories, if you go take a look, these are all very earnable. There will be a couple you're locked out of just because you can't get to that planet yet, but the rest of them are like, the events mounts especially are very free to play accessible, which is super cool. There's a lot of really neat mounts there as well. I was actually lucky with colors for armor. I got deep pink and got deep black with a good prices. Nice, right? I'm sure you've learned the tip already of watch the prices on the GTN over time, because sometimes something expensive will eventually go down, or it will just get mispriced and you can snag it up real cheap. Yeah. Did you just set a GTN kiosk on a planet surface? I'm in my Stronghold right now. I'm in my player housing, so I can decorate it however I want. And one of the decorations I have is a GTN. Very, very useful. Let's see. What other mounts did I want to take a look at? Oh, I was looking at the, not to mention Galactic Seasons mounts are awesome. Awesome way to get some cool mounts there. Where are we at? Galactic Seasons. Heroics are 270k reward, or was it 27k? I stopped looking for a long time. I can check. I forget the exact math on it. I've got some of the math here though. Let's see heroics. So if heroics, you'd get about, you get 27,000 credits, but you also get the tech fragments, and you also sometimes get the gifts that you can sell on the GTN or sell to a vendor. But yeah, you can make some good cash that way for sure. If you're looking for guilds, Clone Commando, here is my guild, and here is guilds in general. I think I linked it for you earlier, but you'd need to go to the link and do some more reading, because it's the guild I'm in. It's not my guild. I'm pretty sure I had the green boat there as a G.I. Joe toy many years ago. At the ones we were previewing on the GTN, yeah, I saw that one. That was a chonker of a boat. Okay, so we're at Galactic Seasons. We took a look at the Tethics, and I think I took pictures of them all. I feel like there's a... Oh, no, I missed one. I did the red one, and I'll make my way down there. Tethic. I did the red one. I did the albino one, and so let's do this Subterran. Look at that ugly chicken baby. Ah, it's such a ugly... Look, he's not ugly. He's got a really nice texture. Like, look at this texture of the hide. That's really nice. Someone spent some time on that. Chicken horse, chicken woodpecker, for sure. Absolutely. Chicken woodpecker, reptile. Are the requirements to get him out or piloting still the same for free to play? Yep, I think it's... Why is your name Chat I Farted? Why? Why is that your name? Who hurt you? You know people have to read that. But yeah, I think it's level 25. Listen, says Chad, I farted. Can you buy a planet? They mention it a lot in the game. Buy a planet? Like a whole planet? Can you purchase a planet? No. I saw someone on your subreddit say your page was outdated. It depends. I do my best to keep it up to date, but yeah, for sure, there's gonna be some stuff that is no longer up to date. But let me double check what it says. I'm pretty sure that hasn't changed. Let's see. Mount. Found up. Mount is level 25 for free to play and preferred, it looks like, and level 10 for subscribers. And if that's wrong, somebody let me know. You can buy Coruscant for 1 quadrillion credits. Oh my gosh. You can buy a train. Yeah, but you're not buying the whole planet. What's the biggest stronghold? I think we tried to figure that out, and the biggest one was Rishi. But you buy a beach. You don't buy a planet. Yeah, I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's definitely parts that are out of date. That'd be silly to think otherwise. Just the sheer scope of the site makes it impossible to keep up to date. And BioWare keeps changing things. I mean, Broadsword. I mean, BioWare. Rishi, you get an airship too. Yeah, it's a very large one. Sorry, a beach and an airship. But either way, not a planet is the main the main thing I'm going for. I don't think. Hang on, let me look at the list really fast to make sure I'm not misspeaking. No, all of the strongholds are just like in real life. You buy a chunk of land and or a vehicle of some sort. Is the Narshada stronghold, would you consider that a vehicle? Because it's like floating through the air. Alderaan, you technically get a small estate. That one's pretty big in terms of lore, which is pretty cool. You missed the airship when you toured it. It's pretty cool. There's a little elevator. Do you want to go see it now, or did you you've already seen it before? We can go there really fast. We can go say hi to Rishi. Let's have some music back. I'm tired of the silence. You can buy the Chiss planet. You cannot buy a whole planet. What are you guys doing? What are you talking about? Okay, so this is the Rishi stronghold. I do have a couple of decorations in here. Hopefully not too many. You can see I can put down a couple banks. And you've got this beautiful beach over here, and you can decorate this, and there's actually a little apartment up here. And then what's really neat is you can go to the patrol carrier main deck, and this will bring you up to this section once you purchase it. You have to pay more credits to get to the other parts. I would vote Narshada as being a ship because we have no control to pilot it. Oh no! Oh, Rubikar! What are you guys collecting? Map collecting is a big motivation for me to stay active. Only missing the Coruscant mount and the new dynamic encounter ones. Holy cow! You have a lot of mounts. You mean like out of all of them? Like period? Oh, you're at 643 of an attainable 710. Wait a second. You have 710? What number did I have earlier? Wait a second. In my database, Rurikar, when I take out the unobtainable ones, I only have 696 mounts. Rurikar, do you think you could send me your Excel spreadsheet so I can compare my list to what you have and make sure I'm not like missing any? I didn't have like a giant list I could export from the game. I kind of just did my best with Jedipedia, so I could have totally missed some. I would love to. Rurikar, give me your list. Rurikar, give it to me. I joined the Nexus Discord. Do I have to select a role right away? Because I don't want to get kicked from the Discord, but there's a lot to read. No, you can just sit there until you're ready. Until you're ready to do your application thing. There kind of is a cat in the game. Yeah, a little cat. Yeah, class cats as a pet. You kind of sort of can. I don't know if you've seen this little guy. I'm sorry, I was just running around in circles there for no reason. Loth cat? There's this little cute guy. Yeah, meow. This little pet. Kind of can have him, yeah. And there's different mounts that are cats as well. Trying to remember how you go to the upstairs part of it. There's a bunch of just little rooms here, and then here it is down here. And then the cool part about Rishi is you can get to go up on this sky carrier. Does your guild require any personal information to join? So it requires what we call an application, so you can kind of get to know us and we can get to know you, but we don't want to know exactly where you live. We don't want to know your address. We don't want to know your real name. We don't want to know your credit card and stuff like that. We actively do not share that, please. But the way it works is you do a little application. You say like, how did you find us? What do you like to do in the game? Do you have any hobbies? It's just like so we can kind of get a quick get to know you. And so that to see that you kind of understand that what our guild's about as well. Rukar says, oh right, you're correct. 710 includes the unobtainable ones. Oh, okay, cool. How much? What's your count for obtainable ones? Oh my gosh, you probably don't know, do you? Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. You know what? I'm gonna go insane. I don't have an SSN and my mother doesn't have a last name, so I'm stuck. That's right. Sorry, you can't come in the guild. Bye. Hey, Enchanted. Nice to have you. You want the little kitty? Yeah, we can talk a little bit about the little kitty. So there's 2 different kitties, possibly 3. Let's do a quick check. Loth? 2. Okay, 2. So why does my kitty... Oh, my kitty's already unlocked across collections. That's why I can't claim him. I understand. So this kitty's retired. I'm so sorry. This kitty you can't get anymore. This kitty is still available. He's got a real ugly little face. I'm sorry. A little gremlin, little scary little face. However, you can earn him through what's called dynamic encounters. And dynamic encounters specifically on Hoth. Let's go pull up that guide really fast. Dynamic encounters on Hoth, and if you do the specific encounters that have the word wire in them, W-I-R-E, they're all about little adorable... Can you hear it meowing in the background? Be quiet, kitty baby. Kitty baby. Loth cat? Here we go. Freckled lost cat kitten pet. Ba-da-da-da-da. No, that was not the right button. We're not ready to be done yet. Kitty cat. So here's information about the kitty cat so you can bookmark it for later. Basically, you could do the 3 dynamic encounters and repeat them as much as you can, called Why Are You Doing That? Why Are Consequences? Why Are You So Cute? On Hoth. And if you're lucky, it'll drop a little kitty cat. The other option is if you happen to have a lot of credits because you're crazy. Let's see, where would I put a trade? There. Put a trade kiosk right here in the middle of my hut ball arena. You can technically find one for sale on the G10, though it's usually quite expensive. Let's see. It is currently 50 million credits. 50 million credits for this little guy. Oh, there is. Yeah. Okay, there he is. That's the same guy. If you wanted to not try to get him yourself. Does your guild accept anyone? Yep, we don't. We're not looking for any specific types of players. We're looking for people who like to play with others, be kind to others, and be respectful and mature towards others. That's basically it. But yeah, I've just put some more information in YouTube chat for you as well. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, John Wayne, you putting all your cool mounts that you got in there? Yeah, you've got some rare ones in there. Nice. Not enough dogs? I have 17 unobtainable ones, so I'm at 693 obtainable ones. Looks like I'm missing 3 over at 693. I'm at 643 actually obtained on my main. Oh my god. You have so many. You have way more than me. Way more than me. That's crazy. I'm gonna go... Rurikar, you better send me that list on Discord, or let me think of a threat. Maybe a bribe? Send me your list and I'll send you mine. Are there any dog pets? There is not, strangely enough. There's the little act dogs, and that's about it. But thank you guys so much for joining for the stream. We didn't really do anything particular today. We just chit-chat, looked at things, and looked at mounts. Looked at a bunch of different mounts and talked about mount flourishes and stuff like that. It was nice to take a look at a couple things. Why are you ending the stream early? Because my stomach's really upset and I need to go eat something and go to the bathroom, but I didn't think that was appropriate to share. Is that okay? I'm leaving this world. Have a great day, you guys. I will absolutely be back here tomorrow. Bye, you guys. We're gonna go see Kitty Kisses. They are also streaming Star Wars: The Old Republic. They are also very friendly. Feel free to ask them questions. They have a cat. They have a real cat.